Hello, hello, and happy Paddy's Day, St. Patrick's Day, whatever way you call it, it's the same day all around the world. And as I promised, I came here with my green on, and I've got my little green shamrocks on top. And I think I possibly look a bit like a Teletubby, although I think they just had one antenna. Anyway, I am going to read cards for anybody who pops up and says hello and tells me who you are. Um, and also for those of you who have been in the challenge, which started 3 weeks ago, and it's sort of continuing because people have been following on and wanted to keep the videos. So if you're watching this and you're in the change makers, not the change makers, what's the name of it? It's the Mindset and Manifesting group. You'll have seen the videos. I'm taking the videos down tonight. We need to step away, do something new. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, next week, I'm going to be back on here on Monday. Hi, JJ. I'm going to be back on here on Monday because Monday is, maybe it's Tuesday actually, it might be Tuesday. Anyway, I'll put it in. I'll post because I will be doing a live meditation. This is my favorite time of the year, and I don't think, hi Rianne, lovely to see you. So yeah, I've got my little, now it is a kiddie, it's a little kiddie one, so I think it's quite tight on my big head. Anyway, so if you've been in the challenge, you'll know that we've been working on my 5 steps to manifesting anything, and day 5 was all about letting it go. So if I think the video was fairly self-explanatory, and anybody who's been in there has done it now and is ready to let it go as well, I think. And I'm ready to let it go. I'm so ready to let it go. It's been a tiring few weeks, but I absolutely loved doing the challenge with all of you. I loved the energy in the group. I loved the love, actually, the kindness and the love and the support. And if you're not in that group, if you're watching me from somewhere else, and I'm not sure where that would be, yeah, because I'm going live on YouTube and in my open Facebook page. But the chain, or the mindset and manifesting group, is really where all of the coolest, loveliest, most beautiful people hang out. Yes, I think it's on Monday. We're moving into Aries. This is my favorite time of the year. Aries is, at the start. For me, it is the real New Year. It's the zodiac, or the astrology New Year, the first sign of the zodiac, and it also, in the northern hemisphere, of course, sort of signifies spring. It's the day that it's not the solstice, it's the equinox. So it's equal, time. The northern hemisphere, the winter, southern hemisphere, it's either spring or summer, and I just love it. So today, actually, the 17th, which of course is St. Patrick's Day, or Patrick's Day, today is also, hi Mary TC, today is a 9 universal day. So if you're a little bit into numbers, like I am, I'm not as much into numbers and numerology, but I do find it fascinating that they have such an overlap. But today's date adds up to the full date, 1/7/17, 3 and 2023. When you add those single digits, it all comes to 18 and reduces to 9. So it is a 9 universal day, and 9s are about endings. I didn't choose this day to finish, actually, my challenge and talking about all of that stuff. I didn't choose this day, but it chose us, I suppose. So really what we are now is we're letting go, we're releasing in order to start something new. Life begins. And I do feel that this year is going to be, if the next couple of months, I feel the energy is going to be fast and furious, and changes in the air. Change can often bring, if you're not on, I follow somebody called Pam Gregory for astrology, and she mentioned she was talking about Pluto now squaring the north and the south nodes and what that all means, and moving into Aquarius because it's in the very last degree of Capricorn, and it's moving into Aquarius on the 23rd. And I'm going on about this a lot. It's going to bring a massive shift, and it may not be on the day, but over the next couple of months, I really do feel that it's going to be big. We're going to see a lot of change, and we need, as she says, to stay on our eagle's perch. In other words, you need to keep yourself away from any madness, like things happening and craziness. If you follow, just turn off the news, turn off the news, turn off the TV. If you listen to what's happening, it'll bring your vibration down. Then we're manifesting. We are creating more of that. What we need to do is to lift our vibration and to allow, allow ourselves to feel good, allow ourselves to feel positive, and just get into that, place where we can view and observe. And we are moving to a higher state of consciousness. There is a huge rise in consciousness, and, things are changing fast. Hello, Paula. Lovely to see you here. I just thought of you today and thought I hadn't seen you for a while. I hope everything is okay with your son and everything. I've got my cards. So post a number down below. I'm going to pull cards for the whole collective. So whoever's on now, put your number 1 to 5, between 1 and 5, or 1 and 1 and 5. And I am going to see what comes out. Oh, 2 cards came out already for now. Look at the color of this card. I just love it. Okay. 4 for you, JJ. Okay. So I have been welcoming. I have a chart on my wall. I'm not going to show it to you because it's what I drew for how many people I wanted to have in, because I don't want a lot in this group, and the chart is filling up with the most beautiful, lovely people that I am so excited to start working with. Nothing else is jumping out. So today is the last day that 25% discount is going to go at midnight tonight. So any of you who are still on the fence, there aren't an awful lot of places actually, but yeah, I could fit in 2. Okay, nothing else is jumping out here, so I'm just going to cut the pack, and I'm just going to choose 5 cards for the collective. Okay. Another green card. Okay, actually I have 6 cards. One other came out. So this card, the green card that jumped out. So this is for everybody, and I'll read everybody's individually afterwards. Hi, Paula, Goldstraw, lovely to see you too. Rianne, I am super guilty for following the YouTube news. I have been on my soapbox for 3 years. Justice will come, trying to avoid it, especially in the morning. Justice will come. Definitely, justice is coming. Okay, anyway, and in fact, I chose cards for myself. I did a reading on something today myself with tarot, and that justice card was the first card, which was the past. And I really think it's all, it's all happening, just playing out now. Anyway, this card is Green Tarot. Okay, start delegating. Start delegating. This is just kind of a sign that maybe you're overwhelmed, maybe you're doing too much, maybe you are trying to do everything, be everything for everyone. Are struggling. Actually, oh my goodness, the last couple of weeks I was struggling a lot with this, and I did reach out and ask people to help me because I'm not good at writing copy and writing sales pages and doing all of that stuff. And I was reaching out to people that I knew. Lovely girl in Australia, Joyce, thank you so much, and Gwen, absolutely the 2 most amazing people. But the thing is, we do things that are outside of our zone of genius. We do things and we're struggling. We think we have to do everything, and we don't. You can just delegate, let it go, or ask for help. And even when you just ask the universe or Green Tara, apparently you can ask her as well. Um, but just asking for help or just being curious, just asking the universe, how can I receive more help? And then letting it go, just allowing that help to flow. Hello, Kay. Lovely to see you. Hi, Janine. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I know, I think I look like a Teletubby. Dipsy. Second card out is Butterfly Maiden. Look, this has been coming out all of last week, all of this week, and Butterfly Maiden, it just means that we're going through enormous change right now. If you are listening, you are going through enormous change. We are all changing. We're all upgrading, and it's going to bring many blessings. Just feel that. Just know that that is happening, and then release, release, release. What do you need to do? Actually, that's a really good, mantra to have first thing in the morning. What do I need to let go of today in order to moving towards your goals? But change is happening. Next card, another green card, health and healing. So whoever's listening to this, okay, you are being healed. Maybe you are also a healer. You are being healed. You're changing. You're moving through something big. Healing and health can be yours. You have to hold that space, find, release, let go. It may be spiritual healing, it may be emotional healing, it may be physical healing, but you are being healed. And as we heal and as we lift up that space in our heart, there's a huge energy around that heart chakra in this card. And it's just, the heart can heal anything. The heart is an organ of fire. And I will be live whatever day, I haven't decided yet, next week doing that new moon meditation, and I will be really focusing on the heart and upgrading and lifting. So I will be doing a free meditation for anybody, and I'll probably put it everywhere. I'll probably be all over the place because it's a really important one. That new moon is so important. It's at 0 degrees. This card also is, if you are, if you've been healed from something, that is, whether it's emotional or physical, whatever that is, that tends to be something that you can also share and help others with your journey. And this card is fairness. So what was that, Rianne? Fairness. It's the justice card with these. Fairness is happening. The situation will be handled in a just and fair manner. There is a perfect accounting system in the universe. We reap what we sow. What we put out there, we get back. And that goes for everybody. And it might seem that there's a lot of injustice in the world, but just trust it's going to be handled fairly. And it's not for us maybe to know how, it's just knowing. Bring peace into your heart about anything and stay on your eagle's perch. Endings and beginnings. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. In other words, we're now at that stage where we have to release, let go. What is it that you need to let go of? What limiting beliefs? What blocks have you got? What patterns have you got? What are the things that you do that you've always done that I'm going to let go of this, or I'm going to, change my life in some way. But in order to change and to make a change for the better, you've got to let go of something else that's not working. And you might know what that is. You may not know what that is. But just being curious and being open first. I think I might have a phone or something in here that's going to beep. Anyway, so there's a big intuition shining out at me here too. So this is kind of new moon energy with the new moon on Tuesday. This is also opening up your intuition. Hugely important. And I think we're all going to get an upgrade in our intuition, in our knowingness, in our understanding. And as you move into it, as you trust and open up to that, you get that. And the card that just fell out as I thought I'd finished was Bright Future. Focus on the bright future. What does a bright future look like to you? Just keep that picture in your head. Make a vision board of that picture. Just know the bright future is there, okay? That is what I'm going to read for everybody. So I'm going to shuffle the rest of the cards. I won't reuse those because they've already come out. Will I? Maybe I will. I will. I'll put them back in as well, just in case. Hi, Amanda. Lovely to see you. Hello, Susanna. Marvin, Paula Goldstraff said hello to you, didn't I? I did. Okay, so fire me out a number, and if anybody has any questions, anything that you need to know about letting go, about how to let go, about how to move on, about, I don't know, I went through limiting beliefs on Wednesday. Today, the final step in working with the law is just releasing your attachment to the outcome, letting it go, letting go of the beliefs and the fears that block us, and going towards it. JJ was first off the bat. So JJ, number 4 for you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a really fertile and immense time for you. This is a time where the things, the seeds of intentions and desires can grow. Start of where we're going. The new move, the move into something new, the new moon, the new, astrology year, everything. There's a newness coming. What is it that you want to do? What is that sense of, what seeds would you like to set, to see growing? What is your desired future? And what are you doing to nurture that? You can set the seeds of intentions, be doing that in this group or on wherever you're watching next week. But what are you going to do to help them grow? What are the next steps and the next steps? So that's for you. Mary DC, how are you? All the green hearts, I'm loving it, and the shamrocks. 1, 2, oh, this is sad, but Mary's face, or yeah, 3, 4. Did this come out for you recently? That can happen when people, when I do lives, when I'm launching things and I'm working at that and I'm here all the time and turning up all the time, and people come all the time. Sometimes they get the same cards, dished up on a different day. I don't know whether it was you or not, but just work on your magic. You are magic. We are all magical beings. We all have a heart chakra that can feel and feel the emotion and know what the end result is, and stay in the vibration of what you want. And if you can't do that, reach out and get help, because if you find that you're constantly being brought down, you're manifesting from that. You need to bring yourself up. And yes, there are things that are going to make us sad some days, angry some days, all of that. We have to feel it, release it, and move away from it, and then focus back on what it is we want. So anyway, that's for you, my lovely. That sacred geometry symbol as well, imagining or seeing that. I'm going to work with that actually in the meditation that I do next, because I feel that that's coming up a lot, just working on opening up our heart. Paula Donnelly, number 3 for you. So 1, 2, and 3, upside down. Okay. That doesn't mean anything. Reading it just as it is. Divine passion. Okay, that is what are you passionate about? What is your life's purpose or mission? What is it that you really, really want to do, want to be? What sort of lifestyle? What lights you up? What makes you have fun? What makes you joyous? How can you do more of that? How can you make that your living, your way of being? How can you have more fun? And there's also something this card also says: be really honest with yourself. What is it that you truly, deeply want? and do it and be it. I love that. I love working actually on purpose and passion, and that is the second module in our lovely new course that a lot of you actually here are going to be starting next week with me. Well, it's the week after. We're starting on the 28th, but the group is opening next week, and the first pre-stuff will be delivered. So Paula Goldstraw, number 3 for you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you are seeing the situation accurately. If you've got a hunch about something, if you're feeling, I wonder, or if you're curious, or if you feel there's something that you have a hunch about, basically, just trust your instinct. This is telling you, you know what to do. You already know everything. Trust your intuition and allow. It might be kind of working and growing and making your intuition something that you really tune into every day, so that you can take those action steps. Taking the action steps is really important, knowing the next step, but tuning into the next step. Yeah, that's really it for you. Let me see, who have I got next? Kay, no, not love the green. Thank you. Number 2 for Amanda. So 1 and 2. Okay, Amanda. Infinite supply. This is just reminding you that there is an infinite supply of everything, an infinite supply of what you feel maybe that you most are lacking. So what area of your life do you feel that you're most lacking in? And know that there is an infinite supply of that for anybody, for everything that you could want. The supply is infinite. There's a little message here just telling you to not to worry, because all of your todays, all of your tomorrows are taken care of. It's a really abundant card, actually. It's a really abundant card, but you need to trust it. You need to trust that abundance. You need to be open to receiving it. You need to clear the way so that it's coming to you, clear the obstacles. But we're living in an absolutely abundant world, and everything is available for you in whatever aspect of abundance that is. Thank you, Susanna. Who's the next? Yeah, so number 2 for you. Okay. So 1 and 2. Choose peace. Choose peace now. Choose the path of peace. What when you're making a decision, or if you're struggling with something, if you're struggling with an argument or a conflict, or if there's a difficult situation, bring peace into your own heart. Just bring yourself back to peace. Just breathe into peace. And if you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling with anything, breathe in, allow all those thoughts in your head to just change and just transmute into peace, and allow it to flow down into your heart. Just even breathing and allowing any thoughts to flow back down into your heart, and knowing you can choose peace. You can choose to feel at peace. You can choose to just, have peace, your essential nature. And when you want to do something or make a change or have something or go somewhere or whatever, a decision you might have, when you choose the path that feels most peaceful to you, your heart and your body, you have a guidance system in your body, and it's your emotions. Your emotions will always tell you when you need to know what is the path of peace. Okay, let me see for numbers. You're welcome, Paula. Let me see, Janine, number 1 for you. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Shout if I've gone beyond your number. I didn't. I think I'm okay. Okay, so number 1. So anybody coming on, just A number between 1 and 5, because if they're high numbers, I'll be here all day, and it's Patrick's Day, and cooking. I'm cooking lamb shanks, and yeah. So okay, so number 1 for you, Janine. Crystals. Crystals, have crystals, be around crystals, put crystals in your bra, put crystals in your bath, just be around them, and just choose the crystals that you know you like the look of or that you need. Just have them with you. It might be that you already know lots about crystals, but this message, and I'm sure you've heard me reading these for so often, you probably know when I see this, when I see that figure, the female figure there on her unicorn or whatever, just and there's a sort of a regal quality about this purple and redness. Take back your power, get back in control, go forward, move forward. What's the direction that you want to move forward in? What is it that you need? What do you need to move forward? But just keep going. Take back your power. Be the leading lady in your own life, and I know you've been that. Be that. There you go. Hello, Marvin. So number 5 for you. Okay, there's a card after jumping out, so I'll give you that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fertility. So fertility and this are how they are connected with. This is a very fertile time. It's a really good time to start new projects, do new things, make new conditions, birth new ideas. What is that to you? It's a really good time to start something new, and when you start something new and your heart is in it and you focus your attention on it and you allow it to grow, what does that feel like? This is a really important time. Plus, Tuesday is that new moon, and the new moon is all about new beginnings. It's the best time to set intentions. I'll be doing an intention setting little ritual that I often do, but I don't normally do them live on an open page. But this is the start of the whole astrological new year. And this card that jumped out is just telling you you're just getting started as well. Maybe you've already started, but it's just telling you not to be impatient. Don't try to see everything happening at once. Have patience. Things will bloom. Your intentions, the seeds of your intentions that you might set next week for the new moon, always after the exactitude of the new moon. But it's a bit like when you set a seed into a pot, you do not dig it up or check to see if it's growing. If it hasn't arrived, you wait. You are expectant that it's going to grow. You water it, you tend to it, you might even sing to it. But you give your attention to it. Do the same with what dreams you want to set. 5 for you. 5 for you, Rianne. Okay, so number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't back down. Don't change your mind. Don't give up. Don't let go of your dreams. You can do it, okay? Hold that dream dearly in your heart. Feel the fire burning in your heart about that dream. Allow it to blossom. Allow it to flow. Allow it to, fan the flames of it. Bridget, there's lots of these Irish Queen. I feel actually this lady is the real Irish, patron saint or whatever. This lady you would love. This lady would have been a healer, spiritual healer, and before Christianity as such came to Ireland, she would have been helping people and healing, and part of that kind of organic way of using the heart and the soul. And she was a fighter, and she didn't give up. She flippin' didn't give up. Okay, so there you go. You are so welcome, JJ. You're setting up. Good, good, good. All good. Amanda, you're welcome. You are so welcome on TJ. Hiya. You've arrived, because I know you thought it was an hour ago. We're having corned beef. Well, I am having slow cooked lamb shank squid, pureed parsnip, and I think my something orange and green, actually, carrots and broccoli or something. Okay, let me see who else has a number for me. Have I read for everybody? I'm just have I read for you, TJ? I don't think, maybe it's not there yet. Okay, you're welcome, Janine. Susanna, is this the Facebook group for the course starting next week? No, lovely. The course is going to have its own group. I have a small number of really fabulous souls. You'll be getting, so the course, you'll get everything on Monday. You'll on that platform, the first video and a little meditation to start to set you up will come on Monday, and I'll open the Facebook group next week as well, and I just want everybody to join at the same time, and that might be Friday. The first session starts on the 28th, Tuesday the 28th. That's the first RTT session. So any of you who are in there, you will get all of those. Everything's coming to will be dropped, kind of the first lot, and I'll also be sending out, you know, forms to kind of fill out, which I haven't done yet because I have literally been turning up here and writing emails and doing all the stuff that I should have done weeks ago. But we are starting, everything will be starting next week, and mainly the week after. For the live in-person things are the week after, but there will be a little group specially for you guys. Let me see. You are very welcome, Marvin. Thank you. Good. Powerful lady. She was a powerful lady. Absolutely powerful lady. TJ, number 5 for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Detach now. Detach from any drama. Let it go. Just let it all flow around you. View it and observe it from almost through like a barrier. Like, imagine that you are watching whatever it is that feels scary or uncertain. Imagine that you're watching that from inside a bubble, or maybe that you're looking at it like a TV screen and you're just looking at something, but you're not right in there. It might be a drama with people around you, it might be the whole world, it might be anything. So whatever that is, just detach from it and allow yourself a sort of a soft focus, like almost like you don't really need to give it all your full attention, but it's so you're softer, and then that helps you. It really helps you to respond when things happen instead of react. I don't think I have anybody else. I thought I'd have lots of people on today, but I think they must be sick of me. I have been turning up an awful lot, and this will be the last day for that I'll be hopping on and just reading cards live like that. But I will be back in here on Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure actually of the date of when that new moon setting is. And for those of you that tax and attorney drama, okay, oh God. So for any of you who are still thinking and wondering, and I would love some feedback actually for those of you who've been looking and wondering about joining my my abundance mastermind course, the 6 months called Unlimited. I would love to know, and I will not be offended, I would love to know any reasons why maybe you didn't. I'd love to know, because I'm really excited about it, but we're almost full anyway. I've got, and there'll be another notification just to remind anybody, because the 25% discount will be going at midnight tonight. But most of you that are still in here, I think, are actually after jumping on board. I'm so happy to have spent this last few weeks with you. You've been just gorgeous. I love doing the challenge, and I will be doing another, maybe sort of the middle of the summer or sometime like that, possibly June. Um, but I will be filling you more in about that later on. And have a great weekend. Have a great Patrick's Day. And I'll be back next week for the spring equinox and new moon intention setting ritual. Bye for now, lovelies.